Alright, so we back with another video. Today we got y'all boys with, in my opinion, is the best power forward build in the game. I'm not gonna say it's the best big man build in the game anymore because I think it's a build that actually has replaced this. I was saying this for time that this is the best big man build in the game. It's a couple of different ways of making it. You can make it a shorter height and get a little bit better physicals, but in my opinion, this height is the better way of making it. We're gonna shake you all the way from the top to the bottom on how to make it, from the height, weight, wingspan to the attributes, from finishing, shooting, playmaking, defensive, and all the way down to the physicals. If y'all do want more builds like this, more videos like this, like the video, show support any way you can by subscribing, comment down below, all that good stuff out the way. No more talking, let's hop into it. Alright, so let's hop into it. Now I'm gonna show you guys an alternative way of making it that I did originally. Actually, I'm gonna just go with the main way. We're gonna give y'all one build and one build only in this video. I'm gonna probably show you one little distinct difference between the two, but I'm gonna show you guys one distinct way. Now let's get into it. Young MM, if you don't know what the MM stand for, you'll never know. Hand and number is really up to you. I'm gonna go with the same thing every single time, writing for every single time. Let's keep it going. Now, when it comes to making this build, power forward, we're gonna be 6'7". It's more of a back end build. If you're playing big with it on part, you'll be fine. In the right hands, you can play with it on 5s. All I'm gonna say is in the right hands. Now, go alongside 6'7", you're gonna be 263. That's gonna get you your strength that you want to be able to have on this build, and then you're gonna go 7'3" wingspan. That's just what it is. That's max wingspan. Yeah, it is. So yes, that's pretty much height, weight, wingspan. Exactly what we're gonna have in the build. Now, first things first. I'm gonna go about this the first thing. I usually wouldn't do this, but these are gonna be the two distinct differences of the build. It really depends on what you rather. Do you rather have the way I did it, where I go 84 with 40? Now you're gonna be able to do standing dunks, but you're only gonna do them in certain situations, but it's gonna be more so based off your picking and rolling, cutting, and all that type of stuff. You're gonna have some shooting ability on this build, so let me get that out the way. But when you have a higher dunk rating, you have a higher tendency to dunk when you do a cut. So yeah, you'll probably have a higher standing dunk on this other way I'm gonna show you guys, but you're gonna have a lower driving dunk. So you'll have a higher standing dunk tendency when you're standing still under the goal, somebody passed you the ball. But if you're cutting and you want to do a standing dunk, or you're doing a pick and roll and you want to do a standing dunk, you're gonna have a lower tendency to do that. But you will miss it less because you have a higher standing dunk. You will get blocked less because you have a higher standing dunk, if that makes sense. So yeah, so this is the first way you can go about doing the finishing. Now, the other way you can go about doing the finishing is this. Would you go 73? I'm gonna actually do this so I can make sure that it's exactly how it's supposed to be. 73. And then 72. This is the combination you can go for if you want to be able to have rise up and drive and dunk, so you can be able to have posterizer. Now, the thing is, on the 84, driving dunk, you won't have posterizer but bronze, but you could go +3 on it with a cat breaker and get silver. Now, that's really on you how you want to do it. Are you going to do that? That's on you. I probably wouldn't do that, regardless of the build. But that's just the option you can go about doing it when it comes to making the build. And I know it doesn't show you the badges because you don't have the physicals. You're going to get a 60 vertical on this build easily. That's really simple. You're going to get a 65 vertical on either way, the way you want to make it. For video purposes, I am going to be showing the 84 because I do prefer it this way. Because like I said, I don't really be around the rim just standing majority of the time. So having that standing dunk a lot more doesn't really affect me, to be honest. So I go about it this way. Now, right here, we're gonna do the 3-point shot later, actually. Pass accuracy, I probably could do this later too, but I'm gonna go 75. Now, that's kind of why I was gonna do the 3-point shot later, because if you really want to go crazy with the build, you get 73 3-ball. That's gonna really take the build to a different level, because when you go 73 3-ball, now you go +5, you get 78 3-ball. Now you got silver set shot specialist. So that's really on you how you want to go about that, to be honest. I had 72. If you want to have it higher, that's probably what you want to do. But if you want to have it higher, you probably have to lower the pass accuracy. That's what I was going to say. Now, to go alongside that, 85 perimeter defense, 94 steal, 84 block. That's going to be a good trifecta to have. Good on-ball defense for when you switch it and pick and roll. Steal, so you can be able to play passing lanes at a really high rate. You could even get that to 99 with a cat breaker. Would I be doing that? Probably not. But even without the cat breaker, you do have Hall of Fame interceptor. It's just that simple. Now, the interior defense. I ended up getting 82 interior defense on my build. It's just kind of important to have that pretty high because you are shorter and you won't have the highest block rating. It's just really what it is. Now, to go alongside that, the way I go about doing my rebound on 6'7" compared to the other heights, I go for my defense rebound. A lot of other heights don't do that. A lot of other heights would more so go offensive rebound before defensive rebound. It's not better to do that. I've showcased that multiple times on these 6'7" builds. I'm not doing it right here. So yeah, 70. The highest offensive rebound, I believe, yeah, highest offensive rebound you can even have is 87. So let's not even waste our time with that. So 70. That's what I went with. I've had an inside version of this build. I may throw that in at the back, but yeah, pretty much 70, 92. Now, to go alongside this, 85, 76, and then 91. Okay, so I had to make a couple changes. I did end up keeping my 60 speed ball so I can be able to get Zion, whatever it's called, dribble style. That's just nice to be able to have. But to go alongside that, I had to lower my strength and post control. So you can get +5 here and get 94. I'm trying to think. You need 95. So I don't even really remember why I did that. But you would go here. So that is another reason why you probably would want to go about it the way I did originally, where you would have the lower driving up with the higher standing up, because you just get more on the build in total. So yeah, you'll be able to make it like this and still be able to have everything. But if you was to go about it per se, like we were showing you earlier in the video, where you would lower this, and then you would go here, 72. You would have to, you can now be able to get everything else that you pretty much would want. Now you can lower that, but just to make sure that you have everything in line, now you would go 91. You still have your 85 vertical. You will still have your 85 speed. You will still have your 76 agility. You will still have all the stuff that you have on your defense. And now you'll be able to even go here and then go here. Now, the thing is, I would probably rather have that 73 3 ball than having that 75 pass accuracy. Me personally. But if you want to have something else there, that's on you. That's really just what it is. If you rather have 75 pass accuracy, you're not getting needle threader. You're really just doing it to get, I think, at 75 you get break starter silver, which is important to have on bigs. I'm not gonna lie, but how important is it? In my opinion, I would say that 73 3 ball where you can be able to go +5 with cap breakers to be able to have 78 to now have silver shot specialist would be more important. And then when you get that 78 with the cap breakers, you can go +1 on your max +1. You in there like you going crazy at that point, in my opinion. So yeah. It's both ways you can go about it. I guess since I'm here, since I already started it, I'll show you how to do it if you wanted to have the other version. But you just wouldn't be able to have this. You wouldn't be able to have this. And you would have to have, I would have to lower this too, unfortunately, for now. Okay, so you got the 85, you have to lower this, and now you can get this up. But the thing is, I think you want to have that 90 at least, because if you only have an 89, now you won't be able to have the Hall of Fame brick wall. The Hall of Fame brick wall is pretty much essential to the build. But at 91, you would also get gold brick wall. But with cap breakers, bro, the way cap breakers, they give it out in seasons, you'll be fine with having it 90 off rip and saving in other places elsewhere, in my honest opinion. So yeah, this is the alternative if you was to make it with the 84. That's pretty much what it is. I'm probably going to throw in at the end, the inside version. But yeah, that's pretty much the build. Now, when it comes to making the build, similar to shades of Tari Eason, Josh Smith, Kelly Oubre. It gave me Kelly Oubre and Tari Eason because they're power forwards, according to 2K. And yeah, build comes out as, what else? A switchable lockdown defender. So yes, in my opinion, this is the best power forward back in big man build in the game. In my opinion, it's a better version of the all-around versatile big man build that can do all these things. It just is a little bit better at being a big man than this. So if you guys do want that, like the video. I will be giving y'all a real big man build that a lot of people be asking for. So if y'all do want that, make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff out the way. Further ado, your boy Fitz. I'm out of here, man.
I got digital dash, came right with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull off the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds.
Now, for the people that can't shoot, don't want to shoot, we got a version for you. So when it comes to making this version, this is gonna be the one that actually puts everything into perspective of how you actually want to play on this game if you want to be an inside on a small 6-7 build. Now, this build, I'm gonna be honest, I had made a version of this build that was significantly worse. This is by far better. 6'7", 263, 7'3". When it comes to making this build, we're gonna delete what we just showed you guys. First things first, it's an inside. It has that finishing ability. In my opinion, pick and roll ability is gonna go to an all-time high of importance. You gonna have a 92 standing dunk, 87 driving dunk, and an 82 close shot. In my opinion, that's crazy. Now, to go alongside that, you're not stopping there. You're going to have an 85 post control to go alongside all that. So you're going to have a post ability on it as well. Where you at free throw? We'll get there when we get there. So you're going to have a 75 pass accuracy with a 60 speed with ball. That's just going to be what it is for your playmaking. Now, defense, pretty much the same defense. I'm not going to lie. 85, 94, and then 84 here. And then the difference is going to be you're going to have a higher offensive rebound because you are inside. You're going to be in the paint more. And then you're going to have a 92 defensive rebound. Now, let's go over why they're standing up. Now, on the other one, I went over this. You're not going to stand under the rim a lot as a popper. You're just not. You only really need standing up if you're standing under the rim a lot. Like, if you're cutting and they're hitting you late and you're standing, you'll need that a lot more. But you still do standing ups with a 40, even though situation. That's all I'm going to say. It's just easier to block when you have the lower and to just miss them when you have lower. As long as you have a high driving dunk, your tendency is still going to be pretty high. But when you're inside, you definitely need it because you can't shoot. You can't. So it's like you're going to be in the paint 10 times more than if you was a popper. It's just simple math. Like, it's not complicated at all. Now, to go alongside that, agility, 76, 85, and then 94, and then 85. Now, to go alongside that, you're going to have an 82, and then to go alongside that, you're going to have a 45. I actually have more I could upgrade than I had on my original build, somehow. Oh, no, I don't. I had an 81. So, yes, I didn't really go with the cat breakers, but the cat breakers was self-explanatory. So, I'll go over them here for people that's going to be, for anybody that will be confused. So, the cat breakers you would do, defensive rebound is the first one. You're getting that to Hall of Fame rebound chances so you can compete with the people that have legend. Now, you could go max bash +1 and get that to legend. That's on you. Then the other one is strength. You're going to go to 99. You're going to get legend pretty much brick wall, box out beast, anything that you possibly can think of, you can get that. I don't think you can get box out beast actually. I think for box out beast you need 98 rebound or something like that. But you'll have damn near as close as possible. But yes, those are the two autos. Outside of that, standing up could be an option. Driving up could be an option. It really don't matter after that. It's literally all up to you. The only autos that you need to be worried about doing cat breakers, whether you're doing this one or the shooting version, is the rebound, defense rebound, and the strength. Simple as that. So yeah, that's the inside. Gave y'all two extra build. Gave y'all multiple different ways y'all can go about making a regular build. Hey, that's it.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
If you buying anything on Fortnite, Epic Games Store, use code YaboiFitz. I don't know why I ain't been had this, but yeah.